there yet, and some skeptics still expect a recession, but the new job numbers are one more welcome sign.
The Doug Young Educator of the Month salute for News Radio, WGNS, and City Tile and Floor Covering spotlights Kayla Wainwright, a PE, wellness, driver's ed, and personal finance teacher at Holloway High School.
I became an educator mainly because I come from a long line of educators. It just seemed like a natural thing. I didn't want to be just any teacher. I wanted to be a physical educator because my whole life I've been in sports, and so I thought, what better way to work in my passion.
So Kayla, what do you enjoy most about your job?
I just really enjoy the relationships that I've built with my students. I want to be able to know that I am helping my students and making some type of impact on them.
And your next goal is to get into administration?
Yes, I would love to become an AP next.
The Doug Young Educator of the Month, sponsored by City Tile and Floor Covering on Spring Street, spotlighting Kayla Wainwright at Holloway High School.
Merry Christmas from all of us at News Radio WGNS. Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and streaming at WGNSradio.com.
Rutherford Issues is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric, and their internet company is United Communications, serving homes and businesses throughout the mid-state with super fast and 99.99% reliable fiber internet service. Find out more at mte.com/internet. That's United Communications, fast, local fiber. Checking in with Murfreesboro City Schools, and we have not only Lisa Trail in studio, but Tori Carr, and we're going to talk all kinds of things, but everybody is so excited about winter break.
Winter break is here. It is this week.
Would the central office staff be excited about holiday break too?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We don't get quite as many days off as everyone else, but we still get a few days off, so we are excited.
Yeah.
I mean, who's
and it's
not?
a nice time to just sit and, I mean, we don't just sit, but it's quieter too, so we're able to knock some stuff out.
I bet that is a good time to get work done.
It is.
So, you know, not as many interruptions and things that just pop up. So,
right.
Let's see. So, what is the school schedule this week for city schools?
I'm going to go over school schedule, and I'm going to let Tori go over ESP schedule, because those get confusing sometimes.
Yes, they do.
So our last day for students is this Wednesday.
Okay.
This Wednesday.
2 days.
2 days from now.
You can do it.
It is a half day for students, so that would vary whether your child's school starts at 8:30 or 7:30, but it's 3.5 hours. So if you are 8:30 school, your child's getting out at 12. If you're a 7:30, you're getting out at 11. And Discovery is a little bit in between that because they start at 7:45.
Okay.
But we are in school today. They are actually very, very busy today and tomorrow, getting lots of lessons in, and they'll continue teaching on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody thinks Wednesday's just a party day, but it's not.
Well, there's a little bit of partying
There
going
might be some
on.
partying, but
Not
we've
just.
seen a lot of holiday outfits too. I know a lot of our schools have done dress-up days every day. Some schools have done pajama days. So I think they're dressing cute and having fun and learning all month of December. It's been nice.
You know, this winter break actually is a lot closer to Christmas Day, you know, than maybe years past, it seems, you know, a few days.
We definitely know that.
And I'm sure the teachers know that too.
They do know that as well.
Kids have to be bouncing off of the wall right now sometimes, you know, just anticipation of Christmas.
I mean, aren't you excited?
Yes, I'm excited.
I mean, this is 1 week away, so everybody should be excited.
Yeah, most certainly. So, well, that is good to know. So Wednesday is a half day, and then Thursday, and then what is the first day back? Is it January 8th?
January 8th. Mm-hmm. And that's a full day back.
Okay.
So teachers come back before then, but the first day for students will be January 8th.
Okay. And when teachers come back, they come back, a couple of days early, and they'll be working on...
They come back on January 4th or 3rd.
I think the 3rd.
Yeah, and so we have a huge in-service days coming up that we've been planning. Instruction team has been planning those in-service days for months now. They're really going to be fabulous. We're going to be having that at MTSU. So really those days are very intentional and critical to start off that second semester of our school year.
Mm-hmm. So teachers will be using that, and I'm sure getting things ready for the second semester to start the
Absolutely.
next week.
Mm-hmm. It is the 4th, so hopefully no teachers are listening, but they are.
I thought it was the 4th, but then I'm like, maybe.
We come back the 3rd, teachers come back the 4th, and so they will be at MTSU that day.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So that's fun. And, you know, I guess a lot of people, maybe you probably hear this a lot from parents. Well, back when I was in school, the half days and, kind of start back after Christmas, maybe go in a few hours and then the next day's full. But it's just like, let's go.
Let's go. The kids are ready to go.
Yeah.
Parents are ready to have them
yeah.
going by that point. Everybody's ready to go. So it'll be a great start to the school year again. Hopefully we'll start without any snow or rain or ice, and because a couple of times over the last 5 or 6 years we've started with really cold weather.
Mm-hmm.
We just continue that winter break on into January.
Yeah.
So,
And, I think it's also good for parents that there aren't as many half days, because that can be tough on parents in getting the schedule, together.
Dr. Duke and our instruction team, and we have a teacher advisory panel, they really look at that calendar to make sure that we're doing it with a lot of feedback from parents as well as our other teachers. So those half days or those days off, as many times as possible, we do those on a Monday or Friday for teacher meetings and everything, just so we don't impact the entire week. I will say that our 24-25 calendar was voted on by our school board last Tuesday, so it is already up as well. So if you're trying to plan your winter break for next year, that calendar is up on our website, or if you're trying to plan fall break and spring break, and if you've got your mind in that setting right now, you can go ahead and look at our website, and that was approved.
Well, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
And did the week-long Thanksgiving break still made the cut?
It did make the cut.
Okay,
it did
good.
make the cut. We have the week-long, everyone has really enjoyed that. Which makes one of the reasons we're kind of butting up a little bit closer to Christmas, and just sometimes the way the holidays are falling right now is the reason it feels like we're going all the way to that end date. But we do have that extra couple of days off on Thanksgiving, and I think the teachers and parents have really enjoyed that, because I think a lot of people travel on Thanksgiving that may want to stay home on the Christmas holiday.
Yeah, it seems that Thanksgiving is all the data shows that there's more travel at Thanksgiving than there is at Christmas, really.
Yeah, I
even.
guess Santa needs to be at your house.
Yes, yes, indeed. We're talking about Murfreesboro City Schools today. Lisa Trail here, Tori Carr is here, and Tori, you mentioned you've got the ESP schedule as well, and I know that's important for parents too.
Yes, that is really important for parents, just who they might not get off those 2 days that we're off the rest of this week. And so registration is required for ESP, but not this week, but when we come back in January. And so the January 3rd through 5th, parents do need to go ahead and register their children. Tomorrow is the last day for that. But there's no registration for this upcoming Thursday and Friday. So students will be at their zone school, and they can just go to ESP instead of going into their classrooms, and that's from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. But if parents are utilizing ESP the January 3rd through the 5th, that is required to register.
And I guess they'll be told where they may have to go to a different school,
you
possibly.
Might have to. So it looks like we have 6 different sites. So Black Fox, John Pettard, Mitchell Nelson, Overall Creek, maybe just 5, and Scales. So those are open sites, and that's on our Facebook page. That is on our website. So you will go and you'll see where you need to take your child.
Okay.
And it might not be at their home site or hosted site, but that's okay. The site director is there. Their friends are going to be there. And that's really just to get those kids together. And there might be some improvements going on those other couple of days in the school. So it's nice to have a couple of empty buildings.
Very good. And the week of the 26th through the 29th, what happens that week, or is there ESP that week?
There is not ESP.
There is not.
Okay. Very good to know.
Yeah, so sorry, we are closed that week for ESP. Across the board, everyone's closed on that 1 week.
Need that.
The way it falls, it would have
Yes.
been just 2 days here or 2 days there. So yes, that is closed.
And that it looks like it's just from Christmas Day, so Monday the 25th through Tuesday, January 2nd.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
But all of that is on the website, and we've communicated that with anyone who's already registered for ESP. So hopefully all parents know that. Just a reminder. So
It's just really for those who want to register for that after
Yeah,
January.
and-
Need to do that tomorrow, by tomorrow.
They need to get that done, right?
Okay.
So,
What else?
well, Discovery School is in the middle of their registration. So we have had 2 successful open houses, and we have one more coming up in January. I think it's January 11th. So if you're interested in going to Discovery School, whether your child's going in kindergarten through 6th grade, now's the time to put those applications in. You can do it online, very easy, but it's also a good time if you had questions to go ahead and call the school before we do go out for that winter break, because they will be going, closing on Wednesday. Unlike us, they're going
Yeah.
to close down on Wednesday, which is great. They need that time. Everybody needs that time. And then if you have a second, we've got 2 more minutes, don't
Sure.
we? So really thrilled to announce that Dr. Duke has been named. He won't say this for himself, so we're going to say it and boast for him. He has been named as one of the top 25 directors of school or superintendents to watch across the nation. So, and that's for superintendents who have served less than 5 years, and that was done by the National Association of School PR. There's
School PR Association.
Association. Yeah, National
But it's just
Association is-
really
yeah.
across the nation, just 25 superintendents with less than 5 years of experience. And so we are really excited for him to
Oh, wow.
get that honor.
That is quite an honor.
Yeah.
It is.
So a national honor, which he needs. I mean, he's great to work with. He's got a really good vision for Murfreesboro City Schools, and I'm glad he's getting those accolades, because he is always one to give other people accolades. So it's kind of nice for him to be able to receive a few himself.
He was on last week on our roundtable program with Dr. Krause, and we made mention, and this may have been off the air, but it doesn't matter. It said, that you took over at a time when Murfreesboro City Schools was a bit fragile after losing Dr. Gilbert in such, a
Absolutely.
sudden way. Mm-hmm. And, I know that there was a search process and all, but a lot of times it's hard to follow. It's hard to follow someone like that, and I think
In the midst of a pandemic as well. Yeah.
in the midst of a pandemic. Yeah, add that to it. And such a difficult situation, and he seemed to have done that with style and with just a great communication with the schools and everybody involved, and he looks like he enjoys it too, so that's good too.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. So he's been great to work with, and like you said, he took over in a very odd circumstance and has done a tremendous job. So it's really nice for him to receive this national recognition.
Well, congratulations to Dr. Duke for that, and goodness, our time has gotten away, but I appreciate you both coming in, and hope you do get everything you need to get done with the quietness of the central office, and this time the phones won't ring as much, right?
No, they do not. They do not. Usually I'm scheduled to be here, though, and I have to look at my schedule.
Yeah.
It's always on a holiday where I'm supposed to be in on a Tuesday morning or a Monday.
that's just the way we plan it around
I
here.
know. Love it. So
Well, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you both.
thank you.
Our friends from Murfreesboro City Schools, Lisa Trail and Tori Carr joining us today. Don't forget you can check the podcast on our website if you missed it, or Facebook, YouTube, and X if you want to watch it.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of